Hello everybody, welcome back to the workshop. So today I get to take and put into practice something that I preach all the time. Most of you know about me and Jessica's business talks that we like to have, 3 minutes at threes, things like that we're just starting on this year. And one of those subjects that I'm going to be talking about this year is, customer service. It's one of the things that I particularly pride myself on, is trying to take care of the customers at all costs, and I see what I can do. Not always do I succeed at this. Sometimes I fail miserably. It's just part about being a human being, but I do try. What you see here in my hand, this is a copper bowl that I have forged, and I make these for, all sorts of customers all year long. It's one of my main sellers that I do sell. And, the customer's problem with this bowl, it came around their anniversary time. This was a while ago. This was actually like back in October. It was a rush deadline, wanted it out the door. They wanted it quick. They wanted it custom stamped. Went ahead, went through my whole forging process, put it through, and this is what I came out with essentially, is something of the similar of this. Same effect, but a little redder in tone. And, this is what I consider a forged color bowl. And I kind of leave it like this. I think it looks kind of cool. It actually looks really cool after I do a little extra highlighting of stuff. And, I polish just the edges and things. And then you paint it, and it ends up looking pretty darn nice. The trick to that is that because it is a forged color bowl, I don't have an exact technique down pat that you can take and make this exactly the same each and every time. And so what was listed on the listing on the web was a lot oranger color with black spots in it than what the customer had received. Now, this is one of those very interesting things where there's a bit of a dividing line in the mindset of people of, you expect to go to Walmart, you expect to buy a Walmart item, you expect it to have all the same specs as the thing you looked at online, and you go to Walmart and you pick that thing up off the shelf and it's exactly what you expect it out to be. If it's not, you take it back to the customer service department and you say, I don't want this item, or I want to exchange it for another. And that's kind of the consumer mindset nowadays. Now, occasionally you will have to deal with this where somebody comes in and they were expecting a certain item to look a certain way, very specifically, even though it was spelled out for them that it wasn't going to be exactly the same item that was pictured, and you will have this problem, something that comes up. Now, I am not mad at the customer at all. They wanted to take and have an item that had a very specific look they were trying to go for with the decor of their home, okay? And I failed to meet that need. So this is a thing where I like to point out, this is where the customer service part comes in. Now, it's been quite some time. There was some haggling back and forth, and what I've decided to do is, they could send me the bowl back. I would end up making the bowl and then send it back to them. I'd end up redoing the finish the best I could, or try to get it as close as I could to the original photo. Again, no control over it. This is about the closest I've gotten so far, and this is about my 8th attempt. So, with that being said, my next step in this process, just kind of give you guys some of my ideology here, I will be getting with the customer and taking this bowl and giving them a snapshot and saying, okay, what do you think about this now? And I'm going to work with them. They might say, still not what we're looking for. And then I'm like, okay, I will go again and I'll try to get it even a little closer. Now, there will come a point where I will draw a line, because once again, I'm doing this, not that it is required of me. I'm doing this because I'm trying to save a relationship with the customer. This could be very helpful to you, so I hope you guys are paying attention to the rest of this video. You have got to try your best to be the best business person you can, especially when you're asking quite a bit of money for your items like I do. And I ask a lot of money for my items for my family so my kids can have a life, okay? Also, I like to eat. I like to go on vacation. I like to do all the other things that a normal American person or a human being would love to do. I'm not getting rich off this. I hope to, like everybody hopes to become rich and wealthy off of the things they do. But, again, I'm more concerned with the perception of me and my company right now at this point than I am about the hours or the lost wages that are into this particular item. Okay? And obviously I'm not going to mention the customer by name or anything else like that. Like, this is not a rant against the customer at all. This is meant to be an encouragement to everybody out there that is taking and dealing with clients. And maybe potentially you have a client right now that maybe you're butting heads with just a little bit. Because, once again, you're very emotionally drawn and attached to your work, like I am. You put a lot of heart and effort into it, and sometimes you just fail. Sometimes you just fail, and it does not please the customer, and you're unhappy that what you thought was your best, they thought was not. And at that point in time, you can't take it personally out there, ladies and gents. You cannot take it personally. You have got to understand that this is a business transaction. They expected a certain item, and you are expected to provide that item. Otherwise, there's a breakdown in that communication line. And I'd much rather have a customer come back to me and say, hey, I don't like this, or this isn't right, and work with me on it to get it fixed and to make them a happy customer, than just to have a bad review of my work out there on the internet to haunt me forever. So, again, customer service is key. It's a key to any business. We have a 3 minutes at 3 that'll be coming up not too long that's talking about customer service and things like that. But I just wanted to this is a bit preemptive. This is shot right in the middle of it, and this is just my thoughts on the subject. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little chat, this little video. If this is your first video on the channel, I do make forging videos and forging content. I am a professional blacksmith in the Dayton, Ohio area, and so therefore, I share about my business as I can, and trying to help further the blacksmithing community out there on YouTube and beyond. So if this is your first channel, stick around, maybe hit that subscribe button and that little jingly bell, yada yada, all that jazz if you've watched enough YouTube videos. It may be a good thing. I put out new content every day. For all my regular subscribers, I hope this blessed you today, whoever you may be, and I hope it's something that you needed to take in here. So don't get emotionally connected to your items. Keep charging ahead, and just remember to take your customers' feelings into consideration. Definitely don't go off the handle or anything. Just think about what is being portrayed through your company and through the work that you do, and that it's more important, so to speak, to have a much better relationship with everybody and a good public outlook of your company and yourself than it is to make that quick cash. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it the big thumbs up. If you didn't, you probably already gave it the big thumbs down. Either way, I'm happy. Thank you for stopping by. Get a chance, let me know what you thought of the video in the comment section down below. Like I always say, God bless you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.